Conor McGregor is really showing his age in these new training footage videos that he has posted on his Twitter. Everybody has a time, all right? Father Time is undefeated, as they say, and Conor McGregor has lost to Father Time because while Conor McGregor, even through retirement, even post his injury, even post through not fighting and partying, he'll post some training footage, and I'll think, you know what? He's very athletic. He hits hard. It's pretty impressive a lot of the time. However, this time there's a huge decline in my opinion. I think we are seeing Conor McGregor hit the point of washed. I think it is fair to say after watching this, we're going to compare some old training footage that he had just to really nail in the point that he is washed, guys. Conor McGregor went ahead and posted on his Twitter 4 videos of him training, of him hitting pads, guys. This is the most amount of punches we have seen him throw since his fight with Dustin Poirier, since when he broke his leg. Even he might have even honestly thrown more punches here, to be honest, guys, because Conor McGregor, he has been inactive in the Octagon and he has been teasing a return. Perhaps at that White House card that is supposed to be going on next year, there's going to be a UFC fight in front of the White House. I mean, I don't know. I could see Conor McGregor making a return because there have been some, I guess, positive signs. I personally don't think it's going to happen. I could see why somebody would take it serious, but I think we have learned from Conor McGregor it is not easy to get him in the Octagon. But he also entered the drug testing pool. There have been, I guess, some positive signs that maybe he's thinking about it. It's really hard to tell with Connor. I mean, you would think, why would anybody, hop into the, USADA testing pool if they're not even going to fight or, not USADA really now, it's drug free sport. But you guys get what I'm saying. I don't know. Is this Conor McGregor looking for attention? I don't know. But I want to react to this training footage because, man, it is sad because Conor McGregor at one point was a very, very high level athlete, one of the best in the world. And I've always said, guys, Conor McGregor clearly has some high level skill, high level athleticism. So you can't ever rule him out, guys. But I think today is the day that we rule him out and say, yeah, Conor McGregor might not ever win a fight again. I think honestly, Michael Chandler beats him after watching this training footage, guys. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to stay tuned with random live streams, random uploads, breaking news uploads, and all that. And let's react to Conor McGregor, guys. Here he is on his Twitter. And it is 4 videos, guys. Let's just get ahead and let's just watch the first one, I guess, right, guys? I mean, let's do it. So this is Conor McGregor. Okay, so he kicks the pad twice. Not bad kicks. He's throwing 1-2s. And honestly, this clip himself isn't that bad. And there's not much to see. I mean, first of all, I don't know what's up with Conor McGregor's dumbass haircut. Like, this guy is a grown man. And like I said, like this is like some sort of like, isn't this like a Street Fighter haircut or something like that? I don't know what this is all about. But here it's not so bad. And I mean, we're seeing here kind of a somewhat bladed stance, but closer to that boxing stance that he had against Dustin Poirier the second time where he lost, where he got that lead leg absolutely destroyed. And no, but here he's kicking, here he's mixing up his attacks. I mean, this is not that fast. I mean, I understand maybe, if you guys don't really throw at all any punches or kicks or anything, maybe this is like, oh, look, this doesn't look so bad. This is like pretty average, guys. And this is not, an average for Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor usually is an average. You know what I'm saying? We know this. Conor McGregor, even in his worst points, was able to land on Dustin Poirier. Even at his most washed, was able to do some sort of damage. Looked fast. Here, he looked like he's lost his speed. I mean, he's throwing in some elbows. I mean, you can't half-ass, training mixed martial arts because you're gonna get knocked down. I think Conor McGregor is gonna get knocked out. Let's look at this next clip and look. And I've been noticing. Look, he starts pretty fast, but then look here. He's bouncing around trying to do his little karate movement. And also keep in mind, guys. I mean, to be fair, Conor McGregor, he does look a little bit slower. And like someone says, you look like 45-year-old Donald Cerrone on those pads. Look, I think at the end of the day, like Conor McGregor is probably also finding his flow again. Hasn't fought in a long time. Let's see, bladed, very bladed stance. And yeah, this one's good. And I think this last one, guys, is what I really wanted to show you guys. This is, I think, the worst one. So right off the bat, I mean, that kick right there didn't really that one did not strike the fear in really many people. No offense, Connor here. Nice knee. And right here, he looks very slow. And this isn't even like him very tired. And that's what I'm saying. Like he does look fast in the beginning, but then he kind of definitely wears out. And that's something that we'll see if he actually does make his return, because that is a huge, huge if. But if he does make his return, we'll see. Maybe these are things that he'll work out as he keeps grinding, as he keeps training. I mean, he has now apparently been training 2 days in a row, record for Conor. I mean, I think that's probably the longest streak he's had probably in like 8 years or so. But yeah, Conor McGregor, if he's serious, maybe this is something that he can get over and get faster. But I think given his age, dude, the guy's like 37, 38. We don't typically see lighter fighters at that age. But let's see more. Very slow leg kick. Very, very slow. And I don't know. I mean, you never know what they're training sometimes. Maybe he's like, hey, look, I'm going a little slow. I want to practice my technique. But what I'm trying to say is keep in mind this is also Conor McGregor posting his best. And the fact that we're finding holes and finding this isn't exactly as fast as usual. And I'm really excited to show you guys what he looks like because maybe it sounds like I'm just hating. Maybe it sounds like I'm being a dickhead, but I'm really not. I'm actually bringing up some good concerns. And dude, tell me not. This is slow. Like I'm not dragging this, right? I'm not dragging it at all. Like this is pretty slow. I can't. I mean, who would he even fight at this stage? You know what I'm saying, in the lightweight division. I mean, imagine him against Taporia. I mean, he would literally die. I actually think he would die against Taporia. Like, I mean, it's so sad to see Conor at one point being one of the most feared men in the UFC. Now, he literally, I'm scared for him, man. And I'm not even a Conor McGregor fan at this point. It's like, but I genuinely think his health might be on the line for this guy because this guy can't even, keep together for a camp. And yeah, I mean, people are cooking him in the comments. Like I said, Conor going to be the main event of the White House. Well, that one's actually a positive one. Conor is the perfect don't do excessive coke examples. Conor McGregor's speed looking sharp, but the left hand is still loaded with TNT. And yeah, so some of these are just bot loving comments. I mean, you never know with Twitter. It's really hard to tell. Everybody just wanted to do stuff for engagement, guys. But this is Conor McGregor. I want to point this out. This is Conor McGregor when he trained for Michael Chandler. This was 2024, leading up to International Fight Week. This was around May, June. Conor McGregor, I also want to point out to you guys, and I pointed out, or I picked out this clip because Conor McGregor looks exhausted. He looks on the brink of like just saying, I'm done. This is what he looks like, and he looks a lot better, guys. Check it out. Let's take a look. Let's actually take a look. So look, Conor, his reflexes, that head kick alone, guys. Well, look at this head kick. That head kick was so quick. And then let's actually compare it. Let's compare it to this, guys. Let's compare it to this head kick. I mean, that kick, I mean, come on. That's a body kick. And he's throwing spinning kicks and he's throwing kicks to the head faster than he's throwing body kicks to the pad here. That's crazy. And look, that's a nice spinning kick. And yeah, this is Conor McGregor exhausted, guys. And look, this is also another one of Conor McGregor boxing. Just looking a lot more slick. His timing. I mean, Conor McGregor, I think one of the best things about him is his timing, his speed. No, I know that's what he said back in the day, but it genuinely is one of his best things. And truth is, when you're older, you lose that. And is that going to affect Conor McGregor? Is he cooked? Is he done? I mean, I honestly think so. I really do think so. And I think Conor shouldn't return. I think Conor, if he's going to fight, should probably fight like an influencer, fight a YouTuber. If I'm Conor McGregor's sake, honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing Conor McGregor get knocked out in the UFC just because I think it would just be kind of funny, honestly, at this point. I think they should really give him the Taporia. That's who I hope gets him just because I think Taporia could steal a lot of the shine from Conor McGregor and become a star of his own. We're in the today. We're not in the past. Conor McGregor, he's done. Sacrifice him to the new generation and let's get a new star. Let's try the best we can. Conor McGregor is cooked. He's done enough shitty things in his life. Who gives a fuck? Feed him to the next generation, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. It is UFC Fight Week, so there's going to be a lot of uploads, guys. Check out my last video where I talked about Oliveira versus Fiziev as well as Taporia versus Patty. You guys are the best fan base in MMA. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share, and I'll see you guys in the next one.